Hello, anonymous patrons of the interwebs. I am really late on this next vlog. Sorry about that. Anyway, I've been at college for an entire semester now, so I think that makes my high school life nostalgic. Right? Seriously though, I think high school brought about the biggest changes in my video game career. Like M games became a thing finally. I started stepping outside my Nintendo comfort zone a little bit with the PSP and the PS3. I started figuring out what kind of games I actually enjoyed playing the most. Those would be RPGs, by the way. However, high school was when I actually began being somewhat critical of the games I had. I mean, never before had I really played a game and gone, you know what? This game sucks. I actually began questioning the validity of various plots and characters. I started reading between the lines. I started analyzing all of the extra secrets written into the games that the designers themselves probably didn't even know about. And I was introduced to some of the best, most obsessive games I have ever had a chance to play. But more on that when we get started. Yeah, we should probably get started, huh? Alright, one sec. We got to go through the rules because you people don't watch all my videos. Rule number 1, only one song per franchise. Rule number 2, must have been originally composed for the game. And rule number 3, no repeats from previous vlogs of mine. Did we get it that time? Oh yeah, there's more. None of these songs are owned by me. None of these games are owned by me. None of these clips are owned by me, except number 3, but you'll see that in a moment. Please support all the official releases, because all the games I'm talking about today are awesome. For reference on dates, these games, they're all from fall of 2009 to fall of 2013. I'm counting the summer post-high school as still high school, just to be clear on that one. Okay, now that we've gotten all that out of the way, let's delve right into what teenage me enjoyed doing in his free time. Wait, no. Remember earlier when I said that my favorite type of game was the RPG? Well, my absolute favorite type of game is the turn-based strategy RPG that came out of various games like Final Fantasy Tactics or Tactics Ogre, and yes, Pokemon Conquest. I gotta say, when I first saw that Pokemon was gonna make a game with this type of gameplay, I just about flipped to shit. I was hyped as hell. When I finally got my hyped little paws on that game, what's the first battle music that greets me? This song. I was so stoked. I'm pretty sure happy faces were popping out of my ears. This first battle in Aurora set up the tone for the entire game, and it was amazing. I knew that I had a long and awesome road ahead of me, and that my journey was only beginning. Thank you for that random third-party spin-off game. You're my second favorite spin-off Pokemon series of all time. The first being Mystery Dungeon, of course. Hype was certainly a big factor for me in high school, so let's see if number 4 can get me any more hyped than Pokemon. You know you've played a good game when you've clocked over 500 hours in just one file. I spent way too much time playing this game, but I didn't even care because it was amazing. Monster Hunter Tri was just one of those games that, while arguably fairly tedious, is still fun anyway. It's practically the only reason I went out and got a Wii U when I did. I mean, rather than waiting for there to be more games like a rational human being. But screw being rational, a fucking Devil Joe just showed up. Jesus Christ, if your heart didn't race the first time you saw one of these fuckers, I need you to go back to your UFO because you're clearly not human. This song didn't help at all. I mean, oh my god, it's so intense. Devil Joes are never a piece of cake to fight, even if you have all the best equipment, simply because it's one of the most powerful monsters in the game. And what is it like doing in its free time? It's just, normal things. It eats things, and it likes to fuck your shit up by showing up doing random quests. This thing was always a huge pain in the ass for me, and has therefore made it into my number 4 slot. Let's continue flying on the magic nostalgia train by checking out number 3, a game that I'm sure many of you viewers already know I'm quite fond of. Check it out. fun times were had with this game. I know Purplite isn't fond of this game at all, but I sure am. I've already explained my basic opinion on the game in the finale of our Skyward Sword LP, and I may or may not make another vlog going into one of my favorite factors of the game later, but this vlog here is about the song. Damn, if this song isn't epic. I don't care if you like or dislike the game. If this song didn't even get you remotely hyped for this game, I'm directing you to the same UFO I sent the last guy. This song is amazing. It's also hilarious because it's literally just Zelda's lullaby backwards, and yet it's been composed in a way to still sound awesome. I don't want to go into a great deal on why this fact is awesome. Essentially, it has to do with how the Zelda timeline works in the first place, but I'm pretty sure that was also released sometime around the time Skyward Sword was. Maybe I'll talk about that stuff as well when I make that possible Skyward Sword vlog sometime in the far future, I don't know. Number 3 was epic, but can it match the Power Pack taste of number 2? Let's find out. You know, most people's 17th birthdays are somewhat uneventful, especially compared to their 16th and 18th birthdays. However, mine was probably one of my better ones because I was finally allowed to play M-rated games. I mean, geez, it took long enough, right? I mean, all I had to do was tell my mom that I'm legally allowed to buy them now and that they're coming in his house one way or another. So the weekend after I turned 17, I went right over to GameStop and purchased myself all 4 Assassin's Creed games that were out at the time. Coincidentally, my summer vacation basically had just started, so I had an entire summer to play through these games. I did it in 2 weeks. By the end of that adventure of mine, I had practically convinced myself I was an assassin because of all the time I spent sitting on my ass stabbing people. However, all the songs from all the games, I picked this one from Revelations, the game many people claim to have been the first in the line of Assassin's Creed's deteriorating awesomeness. I don't know about that, although I did enjoy Brotherhood more. However, the reason I even got the Assassin's Creed games in the first place was, as you may recall, because of the multiplayer. And while loading times were often atrociously slow, it was okay, because after every match, you would hear part of this song, which made the entire experience that much more epic. I'm a Templar. I'm killing other Templars. I'm fucking awesome, even though I keep losing to other people who actually know what they're doing. Man, I spent so long on that multiplayer honing my skills. I've never even fully been able to recover and adapt to newer games' multiplayer modes. I got past level 50 in Revelations, and well, I only got to like 20 in 3, and I haven't even done the multiplayer on Black Flag yet. Ah well, memories will be memories, I suppose. It's time to move on. To number 1, that is. Let's see what I did there. Did you really expect anything else to be number 1? Skyrim has been my newest gaming obsession ever since I got my hands on it senior year of high school. The great thing about this game is that the longer I play it, the more obsessed I get. It's kind of insane in that sense. It's even gotten to the point where I've begun secretly writing screenplays heavily based on the events of Skyrim as practice for when I actually need to start writing screenplays later in this semester. I mean, I've already gotten through, like, the rough draft for 3 episodes, but don't count on me releasing them anytime soon, because I don't want the internet to see any of them until they're thoroughly edited. But damn, that's how obsessed I am with this game. I still am obsessed with this game. I mean, Skyrim, to me, is probably the greatest game ever made, even with all its flaws and glitches and stuff. I mean, you know what, if I don't stop talking soon, I may never shut up about this game, so I'm gonna let you guys off the nerd rambling hook. Just know that I fucking love Skyrim. That is all. Yes, I'm that obsessed. Anyway, thanks for watching. This has been the last of the 3-part series of my nostalgic video game songs, the other 2 being elementary school and middle school. But high school is when people begin to make, lifelong decisions, whether it's what college they're going to, or what girl they want to have sex with, or what video games they like playing. I mean, it's a big step for just about everyone. This is why I want to know about what you high school graduates believe to be your top 5 most nostalgic video game songs from your high school life. And seriously, guys, I love me some comments. I mean, just like and subscribe too, I guess, but comments are the best. Click on some more of our videos, you weirdos. Adios.